Everybody talks about QuickBooks when it comes to accounting software, but what if you don't like QuickBooks, or what if you cannot afford QuickBooks? In today's conversation, I have the answer for you. So I'll be sharing with you our top 7 QuickBooks alternatives that you can consider right now. So here's a review I want you to really pay attention to. Number 7, you have Sage Business Cloud Accounting. Our score, 8.5 over 10. So when you think about Sage, I want you to think about a software tool that's great for simple accounting. Nothing complicated, very simple. And what we love about the Sage Business Cloud Accounting is that this is a stripped down set of accounting tools for small businesses that need an affordable and simple solution. Nothing complicated. You don't have to have a PhD in accounting or be a CPA to really use Sage Business Cloud Accounting. You won't find project or time tracking tools, and there are not any advanced analytics or automated workflows, but for those features, you'll need to find apps to integrate. So what you can do with Sage Business Cloud Accounting is that you can create and send invoices and track your payments. You can set up automatic bank reconciliation and record receipts with auto entry. And the plans are affordable, in our view, for individuals and small businesses. And for example, if you want to look at the lowest price plan, you're looking at $10. This is really cool. But the only problem is you are limited to one user. If you were to go with the advanced plan, this will cost you about $25 per month, and this allows unlimited users. Okay, so Sage Business Cloud Accounting is best for those who only need accounting software for simple needs, such as for invoicing and bank reconciliations. And if you were to think about Sage Accounting, you can think about a kind of similar tool, such as QuickBooks Self-Employed. All right, so just think about that. And so, by the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. In this quick conversation, we're having our top 7 best QuickBooks alternatives. And here are the pros and cons. The pros: you have affordable plans that start at around $10 per month for one user, of course. But the first month is free, and it's very easy to use. Sage is very easy to use. You have automatic bank reconciliation, and you do have the ability to support multiple currencies. And what are the cons here? The tool lacks advanced features, and it requires paid add-ons for time tracking. Here is a pricing for Sage as of the date of this show. Number 6, we have NetSuite. Our score, 8.8 over 10. And when you think about NetSuite, I want to think about a tool that's great for, I would say, automating accounting. So if you're thinking about automating your accounting and you're thinking about a tool that can help you get capabilities done quickly, actually have a lot of capabilities, a lot of modules, a lot of integrations, you want to think about NetSuite. Now, NetSuite is part of an ERP, so it's an enterprise resource planning. So that's a really a larger software if you were to think of it that way. But it is kind of cool. And so what I want to say here is that you do have you are able to add payroll and time tracking through paid ad integrations. And in a way, NetSuite is similar to Zoho in that it offers an ecosystem of apps that connect seamlessly to let you manage your finances and operations easily. Same thing for money.com. Okay, and the best reason to use NetSuite for accounting is to automate your processes to save you time and effort. You can create an invoice and set up NetSuite to send it and collect payments automatically, not a problem. Now, technically, NetSuite competes more with enterprise resource planning tools than QuickBooks. In addition to automatic invoicing and collection, you can set up automatic bill payments, which are really great depending on the industry you're in. If you are in an industry where you face clients, if you are in a client-facing capacity, you will love this sort of automatic bill feature. And there are also features to help you manage tax codes, journal entries, and fixed assets. So NetSuite is more suited for large businesses that can make use of all its features, but most importantly, is a great solution for automating everything from bill payments to collected payments from clients. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about the top 7 best QuickBooks alternatives, and here are the pros and cons. The pros: you have a highly customizable tool. You have automated features to reduce manual tasks. And the tool is suitable for mid-sized and large businesses. Okay. What about the cons? In terms of pricing, NetSuite is really trying to play games here. They actually don't have transparent pricing. They want you to contact them. And basically there's an additional setup fee. and NetSuite may be too complex for small businesses and solopreneurs. And here is a pricing for NetSuite as of the date of this show. Number 5, we have Quicken. Our score, 9 over 10. So when you think about Quicken, I want you to think about a tool that's great for managing expenses. So if you're looking for a QuickBooks alternative that can help you manage expenses and have more visibility into your expenses, this is a tool for you. It's a great alternative to QuickBooks if you're looking for a way to track spending. You will not find standard business management features such as, let's say, payroll and time tracking, though. There are multiple subscription plans available starting at around $4 to $5 per month if paid annually. But the best option for micro businesses is the home and business plan, which is around $10 to $15 a month if paid annually. All of these options are available at discounts of 40% discount thanks to a current promotion available from Quicken. So if you want to get the opportunity, if you want to seize that opportunity, go ahead and do it. And what I want to say here is that with Quicken, you have a lot of things you can do. You can create budgets, you can track goals, you can set up what if scenarios for planning. So if you think about what if scenarios, this can help you in terms of variance analysis, like actual versus expected goals or expected data. For instance, this is kind of cool. So overall, what we love about Quicken is that it is really great accounting software for those who manage rental properties also. And or if you need to, let's say you want to handle both your home and business expenses at the same time, Quicken is also great for you. And I want to say in general, Quicken is more for home use than business use, but it can be very helpful for tracking expenses, especially when your expenses are mixed, such as for those who own and manage rental properties. What about the pros and cons here? The pros. You have affordable plans starting at $3.99 to $5 per month when billed annually. The tool is very easy to use. And with Quicken, you can track multiple types of expenses. This is really fantastic. And the tool also includes real estate features also. What about the cons here? Home and business only for Windows users. There is no way to accept payments. And it's more suitable for home expenses than business, depending on the niche you're in. So I want you to look right now on the screen. Here is a pricing for Quicken as of the date of this show. So again, overall, when you think about Quicken, you want to think about a very specific tool that allows you to track and separate expenses and bills when it comes to when you really are scared about mixing those two, like business and personal. Number 4, we have QuickBooks Online. Now, QuickBooks Online is great for accounting departments. The thing you have to understand here is that one of the best alternatives to QuickBooks Desktop is QuickBooks Online, especially for accountants and bookkeepers. And one thing I want to say here is that when you think about QuickBooks in general, this is one of the most popular accounting software, right? But its cloud-based subscription service offers helpful features at different plan levels. All the plans are extremely expensive compared to other options though, so you want to think about that. So full accounting departments are likely to appreciate the comprehensive features of QuickBooks Online. For example, let me explain a little further here. You can actually track income and expenses. You can send invoices and accept payments. You can handle tax deductions and track receipts and mileage, which are all available on all plans. And other plans include advanced features such as bill management and time tracking, advanced analytics, and workflow automation. So this is really important to have that in mind. Okay. And so one thing I want to say here is that given how expensive QuickBooks Online is, it may be best for larger businesses with full accounting departments. And boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about the top 7 QuickBooks alternatives. And in this case, we're talking about QuickBooks Desktop. Okay. So here are the pros and cons. Pros: you have a very easy to use software tool. You have a free 30-day trial. We love that a lot. And QuickBooks is really, I mean, for the last 30 years or even 40 years, QuickBooks has been very popular with accountants and bookkeepers and CPAs and so on and so forth. And you have a fully featured program at higher tiers, and you are able to accept payments via QuickBooks Payments. What about the cons here? Not the most competitively priced. I've said this before. It is expensive. Payroll is also expensive. Support is limited. Okay, so I want you to look right now on the screen here. Here is a pricing for QuickBooks Online as of the date of this show. But this is a tool that allows you to do a lot of things. You can track income and expenses. You can send invoices and accept payments. You can handle tax deductions and track receipts and mileage. This is really cool. So again, it depends on what you really want. If you want bill management or time tracking, advanced analytics and workflow automation, this is also possible on the other plans, on the higher plans. So again, the potential is there. Number 3, we have Xero. Our score, 9.4 over 10. So when you think about Xero, I want you to think about a tool that's great for established businesses. So if you have a small business or even let's say a mid-sized business that's really established, you will love Xero. Now Xero is not really great for startups because of the capabilities it offers. Okay, and you also have for payroll, you have the Gusto integration that will cost you an additional $40 per month. Okay, now you do have time tracking on the high tier plan. So overall, when we think about Xero, just want to say that this is a tool that actually serves both small and growing businesses, and you have limited plans at affordable prices. We love the fact that you have essential features that you have something that you're able to do a full featured accounting set. I'm talking about entry recording. I'm talking about financial reporting. I'm talking about bill tracking and a lot of other stuff. AP, AR recording, accounts receivable, accounts payable. And Xero also offers an easy way to add receipts and track expenses via HubDoc, a proprietary system that lets you add photos, emails, documents, and scans to capture data automatically. It's also at this plan level that you can track projects, including time tracking on those projects. There's also a section for expenses, so you can track expenses, submit and approve reimbursement claims, and view expense analytics. So this is kind of cool. And one thing I want to say here is that additionally, the highest tier lets you create invoices and accept payments in multiple currencies. So this is a viable option in our view for international businesses. The lowest tier is affordable, but the invoice limits are too limited. Your account only applies to sending and approving invoices. And so our view, Xero is one of the best QuickBooks alternatives because it's rich with features established businesses need to manage finances and projects. Let's quickly go through the pros and cons so you have a clearer idea of this tool. So what about the pros first? You have affordable plans, a free 30-day trial. This is really good. You have a feature-rich higher tier plan. It integrates with Gusto for payroll. You have time and project tracking on the highest tier. You have 160 plus currencies for the highest tier, and you have the most value on the highest tier. What about the cons? There are no time tracking capabilities on the lower tier plans, and invoice limits applies to sending and approving invoices. And here is a pricing for Xero as of the date of this show. Number 2, we have FreshBooks. Our score, 9.5 over 10. So when you think about FreshBooks, I want you to think about a QuickBooks alternative that is great for freelancers. Okay, so you also have the Gusto integration possible here for payroll. This of course, but time tracking is included. Okay, so if you're a freelancer, you're looking for a tool that can help you for time tracking. This is great. And so freelancers and solo operator businesses will need accounting. Those businesses that need accounting software will love QuickBooks, especially if you don't want anything robust, anything convoluted, anything strong as QuickBooks Desktop. Okay, that's where you really need a tool such as FreshBooks, and it is really designed for single users to send and manage invoices for a handful of clients. You're not limited by the number of invoices you send on any plan, but lower priced plans limit the clients you can bill and manage. Okay, so if you have, let's say, if you have a fewer number of clients, then you're okay. You can go with the lower tier, with the lowest plans, not a problem at all. Okay, and you are able to send estimates and payment reminders. You can take payments and you can track time and expenses. And upgrading to higher tier plans grants you access to advanced features such as double entry accounting and bank reconciliation. So this is kind of important to really think about. And overall, here are the pros and cons of FreshBooks. Pros: You have affordable plans and low introductory pricing. You have a free 30-day trial. You have an intuitive and user-friendly interface. And so you also have unlimited invoices. You have this is a tool that is very scalable for small businesses. And you have several support options available. You have phone, live chat, and email. So this is kind of important to really think about. What about the cons here? You have limited clients on low tiers. And let's say you want to add a team member, this will cost you $10 per month per team member. And there's no free version when it comes to FreshBooks. And here is a pricing for FreshBooks as of the date of this show. So overall, when you think about FreshBooks, I want you to think about the fact that if you have a lower number of clients, then it's good. But if you have more, then it's better just to consider other alternatives there. Number one we have here, Zoho Books. Our score, 9.9 over 10. So in our view, the best QuickBooks alternative is Zoho Books, because you basically have there is a free plan. Like Zoho is actually charging you nothing to actually use the software, okay? And it's also important to understand that if you are already using Zoho products to manage projects, teams, or support, there's even more reason to opt for Zoho Books for your accounting needs because of what? Seamless integration. And the free plan is packed with features that are helpful for a solo operation. You can manage up to 1,000 invoices per year, set up recurring invoices, and track expenses. And there are features to help you manage 1099 contractors and take payments. If you want to add on payroll though, you will need to upgrade to a paid plan, which starts at around $10 per month and allows up to 3 users. As you scale up your business, you can scale up your Zoho Books plan to better suit your needs. And each plan comes with fewer limitations, more advanced features, and better support options. And the cool thing is, free users only get email support. But if you want more support, you need to pay for it. So in our view, Zoho Books is best for those who are already using Zoho products to manage their businesses. As you know, Zoho is a software behemoth. They do a lot of things. Zoho CRM, Zoho Inventory, Zoho Books, Zoho Projects, Zoho customer support. They do a lot of stuff. And so Zoho is a great option for freelancers who need feature-rich accounting software to send invoices and manage expenses. Here are the pros and cons of Zoho Books. The pros: you have free plans available. This is really cool. You have customization and automation on paid plans. You have lots of features beyond accounting and billing, and it really integrates with Zoho ecosystem for a comprehensive work operating system. One thing I want to say here is that if you want to add on payroll, you need to upgrade to a paid plan. Okay, it's really important in case you need payroll. Same thing for time tracking. What about the cons of Zoho Books? You have a complicated ecosystem. You have lots of limitation on the free plan, and you have a maximum of 15 users to really think about. And here is a pricing for Zoho Books as of the date of this show. So here you have it. You had the top 7 QuickBooks alternatives, and I just want to have a quick conversation overall to say that when we talk about QuickBooks, a lot of people are asking, is this the best accounting software? Well, we think so. Let me quickly go through the pros and cons of QuickBooks. Pros: it's very easy to use. It's very popular with accountants, with CPAs, with EAs, and bookkeepers. It's a fully featured accounting software. It's really fully featured accounting software tool, and you have scalable plans also. So this is really cool. And what about the cons of QuickBooks? Well, advanced functions may be too complex for new users, and you do have limited help options. So it's really you have to understand, even at the lowest tier, QuickBooks Desktop and QuickBooks Online can be pricey choices compared to alternatives. And QuickBooks also doesn't provide adequate support for new users on the lower priced plans. So if your budget is low, you don't need all the features of a full accounting program. And if you want more avenues for support, you may be better off choosing a QuickBooks competitor. Okay, so how do you choose accounting software overall? But you got to ask yourself what's important for you, right? I mean, whether you think QuickBooks is the best choice for your small business or you think a QuickBooks alternative is better, you really want to make a checklist of your needs. And aside from the obvious features such as double entry and time tracking, you should look for software that offers a payroll, bill payments, and is affordable for your budget, right? So this is kind of important. So what are the essential features here? You have double entry, so quintessential, invoicing, bill payments, expense tracking, bank reconciliation, time tracking, payroll, integrations, and mobile app. Those elements are really key when it comes to QuickBooks alternatives. Just make sure, once again, it has to be very, very clear to you how the tool that you choose integrates with your existing tech stack. Don't get software that does not integrate right now well with your existing tech stack. Okay, so you got to be really clear about that. Another thing I want to talk about here is that you have to be clear about your needs, not only in the short term but also in the long run. Here is the approach I really want you to pay attention to. So we do have a method on this show, and we call it methodology. We call it analysis. It's an analytical tool that allows us to evaluate, categorize, and list the best QuickBooks alternatives. So I want to share this with you right now. We're going to leave the screenshot on the screen for a few seconds. Please feel free to put the video on pause so you can read more about how we analyze the tools that we analyze on this show. So here you go. Check this out. All right. Let's quickly recap here. So number one, we have Zoho Books. Our score 9.9 over 10. Number two, we have FreshBooks 9.5 over 10. Number three, we have Xero 9.4 over 10. Number four, we have QuickBooks Online 9.1 over 10. Number five, we have Quicken 9 over 10. Number six, we have a NetSuite 8.8 over 10. Number seven, we have here Sage Business Cloud Accounting. Our score 8.5 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.